What is up, sexy people? My name's Paul.
I'm Taz.
I'm Los.
And we are...
Galaxy Bros. Oh, I fucking time that shit's fucking right, dude.
Tits in my face, bro.
Tits in your face? When was the last time, Paul?
This morning?
Nuh-uh, you fucking liar.
I was gonna say something, but I forgot.
It's too fucking bright, dude. Flash.
Yeah, the epic setup we got is too much for me to handle.
What are you gonna do when you get the umbrellas?
Fucking die?
Umbrellas? What, is it raining inside?
Yeah. No, it's...
Shit, I didn't know we were outside doing this shit.
Fucking, there's a big hole in my roof.
God.
Oh shit!
This is not even your roof, fool.
It's a freaking ceiling. That's the word.
Jinx.
So, me and Men's are just barely getting off. Not getting off. We're getting over getting...
Don't touch her.
We're getting over a nasty-ass cold we got last week.
I gave it to everybody.
Because my cat Jarrell got the bubonic plague. And he gave it
Fuck
to
your
us.
cat.
He got the bubonic plague from that bubonic chronic.
He went back in time to the 19th century or whatever the fuck when they got
Got the
it.
black plague.
Yeah, isn't that the bubonic plague?
I thought, no.
Learn your history.
You fucking learn your history. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Hey guys, I graduated. I don't give a fuck
Yeah, I
about
don't give a
history.
fuck.
Fucking tits in my face.
Menzi graduated college.
Hey. Chill.
Sick.
Sick.
Shit. He's the only one out of us that went to college. Except for, Lexi. Sorry.
Person off case.
I didn't forget your name.
Where are you going? Are you still in college?
What?
Are you still in college?
Yeah.
Where are you going?
The U.
Nice. She's doing something with her life.
She's gonna be.
What are you majoring in?
She's gonna be an
I don't know
orthopedist.
yet. I just want to go into pre-dental, so we'll see how
That's a
that
big
goes.
fancy ass word for a long schoolness.
11 years of it. Fuck that shit, dude.
I couldn't even last freaking.
I'd go
The
2
12
and then
years
become
we
a
were-
gym teacher.
Yeah.
Be like Mr. Reno?
Yeah.
I'll be a fucking
Walk out there with your fucking skinny ass chicken legs and those shorts. Fucking.
Clipboard, roll call.
I'll be
And then you gotta stand in alphabetical order, so you gotta talk to people like, what's your last name? Dude, what's your last name?
Bro, what's your last name?
Benson. Dude, I'm cool with you, but I wanna sit next to him. Like, I hated that shit. Like, me and Landon were in the same gym class, and I wanted to stand next to Landon when we were in the fucking roll call. And I always got in trouble for that shit because Mr. Reno was like, oh no, you're not doing it right and you're ruining it for everybody else. And so we all
Gotta do 100 push-ups.
yeah, fuck that shit.
And if you're doing girl
Fucking
push-ups,
bitch.
200. And I'm like, I can't do 200.
You had to do curl push-ups?
No, I didn't fucking do
Yeah, he did. I was in one of his gym classes. He never did real push-ups.
I never did
He
shit.
used his knees. Sick. That was his emo face when he had his fucking long ass hair and he's like, I don't do stuff.
I remember
I
I
still
was
don't
in,
do stuff.
I can't remember what grade, but I was like next to this girl. I'm not gonna use her real name. I'm gonna call her
Rebecca.
Rebecca. And
Rebecca.
Rebecca was just weird. One day she's like, hey, pull my hair, it doesn't hurt. And so I'm just fucking pulling on this bitch's hair, fucking real fucking tight. It's like, what the fuck? She just...
What the? Was she older than you or younger?
No, I think I was older than her by like a month. But it doesn't fucking matter.
What the fuck? What kind of girl does that?
Here, I'll tell you who it is.
Pull my hair. Wait, I want to know who it is.
Can't remember. Dude, one day we fucking, me and Mike Kellogg's, we pull it all the way up, and we're like, I can't fucking do it. We were like spread our fucking knees and go like this, like,
Yeah, fucking sumo wrestler shit.
And we'd always be pretending to chew gum because Mr. Reno would always hate that.
I ain't chewing shit. I'm chewing my cheek. I chew on my cheeks a lot.
Chewing my fucking chew, bitch. In the middle of the gym floor, just...
I remember there was this one time I had these fucking knee-high fluffy socks, like those fucking
Oh yeah,
super fluffy ones.
super comfy.
Yeah, and so I like got on my hands like this, and let my legs go straight out underneath me and fucking started waddling around, my legs flopping everywhere. It was the funniest shit, cause like my legs were like, cause I was just like walking like this. It was the funniest shit.
Middle school, dude, crazy.
I was in Mr. Edmonds' class.
Oh gosh.
Fucking that big dude. Okay, anyway.
Dude, oh, I got a story too. Okay, go.
So I always wore my gym shorts like every fucking day. I wore my gym shorts because they were comfy, and I liked them. And he always used to say, "What, you wearing a skirt?" Because they were like baggy for me, and they looked like a blue skirt. And I remember one time, I was writing a note to this girl. I can't remember her name, but
Alicia.
we'll call her Alicia.
Alicia.
Alicia. So I was writing a note to her, and we were passing the notes back and forth. And then Mr. Edmond caught us, and he took the note, and he's like reading it, and he's like, "Taz, I want you to," and it was like some hard for eighth graders talk, and I was pitching a tent. Oh my gosh, are you fucking serious, dude? I was pitching a tent in my fucking blue gym shorts, and he said, "Taz, I want you to come up to the front and read this." And I was dating Felicia at the time.
Damn.
And it was bad. It was bad news. It was just a
What
bad
were
day.
you saying in the fucking notes?
Talking about
I wanna
making out.
fuck you in your ball. Mr. Edmonds giving you a body kill.
We were talking about making out, and like I was like,
Damn, that got you. Oh, never mind.
it was 8th grade.
That's 8th grade.
It was 8th grade.
That's
What do you
8th grade.
expect? No, cause like I went over to her house a lot because she like lived right down the street from the school.
Okay.
And so I'd always go over to her house after school. And
Is it that Felicia?
Yeah, that Felicia.
I don't know that
with
Felicia.
the twin sister.
Oh, that Felicia?
Yeah.
Took me a second to figure out which Felicia he was fucking.
So
Wait, but there's two. The one,
Two
what's-
Felicias with
Yeah.
two different
Felicia
kind of
with the
Tall Felicia or short Felicia?
short Felicia.
Fuck, I can't
the
remember.
long history with Felicia.
The white one or the brown one?
The white one.
Oh.
That's racist, but. Okay, I know where this is heading.
Okay, so I used to go over to her house every day after school, and we were talking about like, she's like, "Well, what do you want to do when you come over?" And I was like, "I don't know, make out." And she was like, "Hell yeah, I think that'd be awesome." And then
That'd be awesome.
And so I was just thinking about making out, and I was pitching a tent. And he took the note because I was passing it to her, and he's like, "What's this?" And he grabs it off her desk, and I was like, "Fuck!" Like, and then he read it in front of the class, and we were all doing that times table fucking
Oh, sheet thing when you
shit.
got to
Yeah.
like. Yeah, okay.
I don't remember. I never did that shit.
And so we were all doing that, and fucking he reads it in like the because you know how like the
The desks were
desks
like,
were set up like this, and that's the fucking whiteboard, like back there.
Yeah.
Yeah, he read it up there. And so he's looking at it, and he's like, "Taz, I want you to come up here and read this."
Oh,
And I like go to stand up. I'm like, and he's like, "No, just sit down."
there's gonna be a
He
giant
saved my fucking
triangle in
life.
your fucking-
Yeah. He was like, "I'm just kidding, sit down." And I was like,
Oh man. That's not even gonna compare to my story. My story fucking is gonna suck.
Mine's like a threesome.
Okay, so we were testing and we had like the whole squad in the classroom, and so it was like the last class. I was fucking tired. It was hot, and you know Mount Ghetto,
Yeah.
no AC at all.
No AC, cause
So it's fucking hot. I finished my test like I'm like fuck this. It's easy. 2 + 2 = square. I don't give a fuck. and so I'm waiting there, and the guy right next to me fucking folds a piece of paper and calls it a pooper scooper. And for some fucking reason, I lose my shit.
He
I
folds a paper?
folds a piece of paper like he's having a fan, but he fucking folds it where it looks like a pooper scooper. I lost my shit. I don't know why I lost my shit. And Mr. Edmonds like, yo, Carlos, we have to have a talk outside. And he's like, yo, you can't have this. Yo. This is too much. You gotta stay out here. I'm like, yo, dude, I wanna fucking go home already. But for some reason, that pooper scooper just fucking got to me.
Reggie's pooper scooper.
Gosh.
Fucking Christ. But yeah. Wait!
Why?
Go ahead, Tom. Go ahead. God.
I didn't know he was gonna talk.
We had like when you brought up Mr. Edmund, I'm like, oh, I got a story,
And
he's
then I
like,
was like, yo,
oh,
I gotta say something, but you're like, no, fuck you. And I was like,
Well, I'm sorry.
anyways, I forget if it was 7th or 8th grade, but me and some dude, I don't know what else to call him.
Pablo.
Yeah, we're gonna call him Butthole, and so me and Butthole went to Mr. E's class, and I wanted to sit next to Butthole because I didn't know anyone else, and he's all like, "No, Paul, go sit over here," and I'm like, "Fuck," and he's all like, "What's your language?" And I was like,
Did you like say it out loud or was it like?
I was like, but no, he was all like freaking out at me.
Because he was like high-strung Mormon. Like
He was?
Yeah.
I thought all the teachers were batshit crazy.
If I knew I could be where I am right now with getting away with that much shit instead of being scared to do stuff like that,
Yeah,
I would have
dude.
fucking done so much.
Yeah.
I would have been so fun. It would have been bad.
Okay, back to fucking Eric's classroom. So there's this one kid, we'll call him Johnny.
Johnny.
And then Johnny sat behind a kid named Michael. This is gonna be hard. So Michael's just, chilling, doing his shit. And so Johnny does this to his back.
I would
Alright.
love if someone did that to
And
me.
so,
Right? Yeah.
so Michael's like, what the fuck are you doing? And he has a Sharpie in his hand.
Oh shit.
And he's like, you're fucking writing on my fucking shirt? And he's like, no, dude, chill. He's like, you're fucking writing on my shirt? And then, so fucking Michael comes from his fucking desk, turns around, starts fucking wailing on fucking... And there's a big ass fucking fight just happening. And Mrs. Arrow is just like... runs outside the fucking door, gets Mr. Hockley. And it's still going on. I'm watching, and I'm like, okay, this is cool. This is happening right now, right in front of me. And so these two bigger kids just fucking stop the fight. Mr. Hockley comes in, he's like, wait, what's everybody doing? And then he presses the button to talk to the principals or whatever, and the principal's like, what's going on? He's like, we need a principal here, and blah, blah, blah. And so Michael's crying, Johnny's like all fucking tensed up and shit. Mrs. Ariel's like freaking the fuck out, like she had tears in her eyes, like fear, dude.
Oh my
Dude. You fucking...
And then I told everybody the whole story, and then Johnny's like, no, Michael was like, dude, why are you talking shit? Why are you fucking telling everybody I cried? I'm like, cause you fucking cried, dude, cause you lost your fucking earring.
He lost his earring?
Yeah.
Were you there when I got in the fight?
With
We'll call him
Butthole number 2.
Salamander.
It's a weenie. It's a weenie.
Yes, I remember that fight so fucking well because I was walking out of this class in the hallway. Okay, so like the woodshop building is outside because our school is gay, and then we walk out, go in the doors, and then there's the hallway, and I'm
With the
walking.
vending machines and shit.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
used to shake the fucking.
I know, I used to fucking...
It was
run
easy. It
into
was
him.
just like boom, boom, boom.
I remember-
Jolly Ranchers fucking.
I remember everyone was like, "Roar, roar."
It was easy.
Get that shit for free.
Oh yeah, fuck paying for fucking $1.50.
And so I was walking, got to the intersection, and I get there, and I see this fool and Salamander just,
Flailing all around.
and I'm just like, what's going on? And so everyone starts crowding around, and those two are just.
It's
And-
because he kicked me in the balls, and I was like, yo, that's not cool, so I fucking pushed him back. And we were like friends up to this point. Okay, like friends. They were really like my bullies, and I don't like to like admit that I was bullied in school, but I was. And so they were like my bullies, and I finally pushed back against the salamander, who was one of them. And I was like, yo, that's not cool. Stop doing that. Because the day before we got in a huge fight because they shoved me in a trash can, and I was like, that's not funny. And then I kicked him in the, he kicked me in the balls. I pushed him. He pushed me back. I kicked him in the shin, and then it just happened. Like it was this big fight. I had my backpack on. I had my jacket
That's
on.
when I walked in.
Yeah, and I was like, he was like trying to hit me, and I'm fucking moving out of the way, and he's this fucking short little scrawny ass motherfucker, and he's like trying to hit me, and I'm like, yo, what the fuck? And then Casper comes up, and he like rips my backpack off.
I remember that.
He rips my backpack off of me, and I just like, it was like, I want to say Piccolo. It was like when he like takes off his fucking
Armor.
his weighted armor. So it was like that because Casper comes out, rips my backpack off of me in the middle of the fight, and I didn't stop fighting 1 second. And Casper was right there the whole time, fucking like just be like, kick his ass.
I remember he's like,
And then-
fucking punch him.
And then he comes up and he like wraps his arms around me, fucking rips my jacket off, takes my jacket off for me. And so I'm fucking still fighting while this is happening. And Casper's just straight up being like the most helpful fucking person that can ever be helpful in a fight. And he's taking off all the shit that's gonna be a distraction. And I remember.
He was fucking Casper. You couldn't see him. I'm like,
Yeah, it was fucking. Salamander didn't hit me at all. And I had a bunch of blood all over me.
Bloodle.
I had a bunch, like, because I had white shoes at the time. I had blood.
Damn, Daniel.
Damn, Taz.
I had blood all over my shoes. My hand was, I felt like my hand, like, I dislocated these two fingers. Turns out I broke them because I remember there was one time when I punched him in the chest. And then I was like, ow, that hurt. And then I punched him in the face. I was like, ow, that really hurt. So I stopped using this hand. And I was just like doing this and like trying to fucking like steer clear. But I had blood all over me and I was like, I'm not bleeding. And I'm checking myself. I'm like, I'm not bleeding. Like, I'm like, what the fuck? And we'll call him Question. He comes up. Question comes up and he fucking seriously. He's like this quiet kid who like no one ever talked to really. And I remember.
But everyone was cool with him, I guess.
Yeah,
but...
and except for me, like in 6th grade, I hit him in the back of the legs with a PVC pipe at the very last day of school, and I guess that wasn't very good. But he forgave me for that, and we're cool. But he came up and he fucking picked us both up by our shirts and fucking just separated us. And he's like, the principal's coming, and we're like, fuck. So we all
Everyone just
dispersed. Casper gave me all my shit back. He's like, go to class, man. I was like, all right. Fucking take all my shit.
Where'd you come from?
I know. I take all my shit. I didn't even know where my shit went, but he had it. And so I take all my shit and I'm fucking got it and I'm booking it because the tardy bell ring.
Yeah.
And I fucking stroll up into health class and I sit down and I'm all fucking like
Tensed up and shit.
yeah. And then I look down at my hand and my fingers are all fucking crossed like this. I was like, I think, like they said, like it was like fucking crossed, and I was like, that's not normal. So I go up to Mrs.
What's her name?
Florida. We'll call her Florida because that was her favorite team.
I know what you're talking about though.
Yeah. So I go up to her, and I'm like, I think, yeah, crouton. I think, I was like, I think my fingers are dislocated. My hand's all shaking like this. I'm like, I think my fingers are dislocated. And she's like, Kate. And she grabs my hand. She's like, I don't know what to tell you. Go down to the office and figure it out.
I don't know. I'm a health teacher. Go to the office.
And so I go down to the fucking office and I'm like, I think my fingers are dislocated. And they're like, well, we can't really do anything. We can give you a bag of ice. And I was like, okay. And so I got a bag of ice. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, it's cool. And then I get home from school and it's fucking swollen. Like, swollen and yellow. And I was like, Mom, my hands...
I can't even do it.
I was like, Mom, my hand's messed up. And she's all like, what the fuck did you do? And I told her about the fight and all that shit. And she saw that my shoes were all bloody and she, like, bleached them and did all that shit to it.
Super mama's boy. I'm just kidding. We're all
No,
mom.
but she was like, especially this one, and she was all like,
Mom, I love you.
she was all like, well, let me see your fingers, and she's like, can you move? And I'm like, yeah, and she's like, they're not broken, you're fine. And I was like, okay. Next day, it's fucking black and purple and shit, and I was like, Mom, my hand really hurts, and she's like, okay, we'll take you to the hospital. Like, after 3 days of having it, just nothing. And so we get to the hospital, and it turns out this bone right here and this bone right here are broken. Like, they were cracked. Like, this is how a bone is supposed to look. It was like this. It was bad. And so they put a cast on it. And I remember, like, I always got pissed off because I would, like, try to take a shower. So I'd take the cast off. Like, the little, like, it was like a splint. That's what they're called. A splint. And you had the wrap around it until you could get the cast. So when I had the splint, I would just fucking take it off and take a shower. And it fucked up my hand. So now it's fucking like this now. My fingers crossed.
They all do it.
I think we should just wrap it.
Yeah. I say...
My,
Go ahead, Paul.
I was gonna say wrap it like a prison, but then I remembered a song that kept saying "Shake it like a salt shaker, shake it like a salt."
What the fuck? Next week on the glass table, we'll talk about our first time seeing boobs.
I was just out of the womb,
For real.
and the nurse was like,
Yo, you thirsty? I was like, yes, bitch.
"Did he get a drink?"
All of this on next week.
On Dragon Ball Z.
No.
No.
Anyways, I'm Taz.
I'm Paul.
I'm Lowe's.
Okay, what the fuck?
What? I can't fucking do shit?
We ain't no fucking jazz concert.
Jazz hands.
We apologize about last week. The glass table, I don't think it was addressed.
So I guess what is happening as of
Right now.
well,
Last
well,
week. This week, because this will go up.
after this video has been up and you watching right now has seen what we've done throughout the week. And if you haven't gotten the memo, you have to check out our social media, link in the description. You saw that we started a new project and how we're not doing
The old
what
ones.
we were doing before. And because of that,
It's just we don't want to overload it. We were too tired sometimes, and we didn't even want to play sometimes.
it just kept stressing us
Yeah.
out, like in the real, well, outside of recording.
Yeah.
It was just something we weren't looking forward to, and we weren't gonna be able to produce the best content we could.
The best quality that we know we can do. When we're not having fun doing it, you guys aren't going to have fun watching it.
Yeah.
It was just...
We all agreed to be like, yo, are we getting sick of this? And we were like, hell yeah. And so we were like, alright, we're going to drop this because it's stressing us the fuck out with our own real life stuff. And so we're just going to start
over.
everything new. Well, not new, but like we got a bunch of shit in store.
Well, we got one new coming up. We ain't going to say what it is until it's out.
Yeah, so... But we're just going to slowly progress into what we have planned.
And last week, we apologized for no glass table. We were all sick. None of us were feeling it.
We're still getting over it.
Yeah.
You can,
And
if you
so-
haven't noticed it.
Last week, we were just going to talk about, like, Pokemon Sun and Moon and shit. And we all know it's out and everything.
Holy shit, what?
We're completely late, but we just want to let you guys know now, ahead of time. Look forward to it when it comes out. There will be walkthroughs.
Boom.
Pokemon Moon, Pokemon Sun. Just saying.
Pokemon Red.
He's going to be our cheerleader. No, we're doing complete walkthroughs, everything in detail, just from start to finish.
We're not gonna try to speed run it. We're gonna go through like every door. We're gonna talk to everybody.
The only thing you're not gonna see is the grinding.
Yeah,
because
grinding
fuck
is
that.
yeah, that's
Thoroughly go through this game and get what we can.
Finding all the secrets, connecting everything, because apparently it's going to be connected to everything. It's supposed to... It all comes together, apparently.
It's supposed to make this go to this.
Damn. What?
Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching and always sticking with us.
If you've made it this far into the video, look under your bed.
Why?
Because something's under there. You don't know what's under there. Do you check under your bed?
Because I put a piece of bread under your bed. If you don't know what I'm saying, you suck.
Fuck.
Bye.
Bye.